if you were to advise someone just starting out in their career in terms of either what they look for in a job opportunity or the types of skills they should be cultivating for themselves, what would you advise? Like priority number one?
I think there's a few things that I could talk about. I think my biggest one, and the thing that I harp on in for myself and other companies, is go somewhere where you're going to learn something, and be dedicated to learn it and to learn beyond what the role itself is about. Because honestly, the way that I've grown my career is because I did, when I was an analyst at Ancestry early on in my career, I knew more about the customer journey and about how customers bought and why they bought and what they bought than anybody else in the organization. And that actually got me my next job in retention marketing, which I was asked to apply everything that I understood to how do we get them to stay? How do we get them to engage on our website? How do we get them to upsell? And so, and every other change that I've made in my career really boils down to, was I insatiably curious? Was I scrappy? Did I expand myself beyond the role that I'm in currently and look for ways to be more valuable than what the role itself may have been scoped to be? And can I show that I'm going to work harder than anybody else? I think that's my biggest advice. And the learning side, which is really like, even today, I'll go home and I'll mow the lawn, and I've got 3 or 4 podcasts, and I've got blog posts that I'll read when I get into the office, and I'll listen to books as I drive into the office. And it's those things that are helping me think about, okay, well, I've got these problems to solve at work. And can I listen to somebody else or that has a similar problem, or that may not even be completely related, but will give me ideas of, man, I could apply that into the current problem I have that I'm dealing with now. So there's an old movie from the 90s that was about selling, and it's talking about ABS, or always be selling. And for me, it's ABL, it's always be learning.
And that's so true. I mean, at the agency, just agency life, you get trained, but it's the employees, the marketers that go and learn a whole other platform or look at it with fresh eyes and say, hey, what if we changed up the protocol for this? I guarantee you that their career trajectory is going to be like to the moon. And
it's more fun and it's more engaging. And how boring is it to come into the job and be like, I'm just going to do this and then I'm going to go home? I mean, how much more fun is it to go, I understand and I can apply what I'm learning here to other parts of the organization. I can be the person that people come to like, hey, I've got this problem. Have you ever thought about it? I have, or I haven't. Let me go think about it, and let's come back together and let's problem solve these things together. I had an employee once who we were in an interview process, and he came and he said, I know Pardot better than anyone else in Utah. And I said, prove it to me. And he did. And I went, we were using Pardot at the time, but that didn't matter, because I was like, you understand the concept of becoming the best in something and then broadening yourself. And that's the type of person that I'm looking for on my team.
And there's an energy, like I sense your energy in the just talking about learning, and that has to rub off on your team.
Work on it.
Yeah, I want that. I want to drink that juice.